Hello, this is Greg Culp, VP of Agronomy, Sales and Marketing at Mercer Landmark, and I wanted to provide a brief supply update for the 23 season as well as look back on some of the challenges we've had in 22. So if we look at the 22 season, this has been one that's been had quite a few challenges. We've had really long delays from a freight standpoint. We've had record high freight rates. We've had hurricanes impacting supply. We've had the Russia invading Ukraine. We've had record high fuel costs, labor shortages, trucking shortages, and significant price variability. And as we look toward 23, many of those changes will most likely continue. Thinking specifically about products like glyphosate, I feel like those products may soften a bit, but I don't see significant changes in those prices. From a supply standpoint, it will be adequate, but will also be on an allocation basis. So we're going to take as much as we can in the fall, but we know that that will be a managed supply throughout the season. As we look at glufosinate, I would expect similar there from an allocation standpoint. I feel like the demand in the U.S. is probably maybe at its peak, but the global demand for that product continues to be strong, and so we'll take as much as we can of that. But again, that's going to be a managed supply situation. Corn herbicides and soybean residuals, product supply on those, if we plan early and bring it in between now and the fall, I think we'll be in a pretty good spot as it relates to those. Clethodim for control of grass and soybeans, that product really took a jump this year with the price of glyphosate kind of changing that marketplace a little bit. So I would expect supply for that to be tight as well. But again, since we had a significant usage this year, we base off historical usages, I think we should be in an okay position on that. Fungicides, again, everything relates to planning. If we plan ahead early and we have enough product in hand, we'll be set up for the 23 season. So what's it really all mean? It means planning early with your crop production advisor at Mercer Landmark. The earlier we plan, the more likely we are to have the product that you need as we go into that 23 growing season. The old way of kind of buying a little bit now, making another decision later, maybe seed early, crop protection products a little bit later, and then kind of a wait and see approach on the fungicides. I think that way is going to put us in a tough position from a supply standpoint. So the most important thing we can do, again, is plan early, put the whole crop plan together, and then work with your grain marketing advisor as well to lock in some profits, lock in some margins. So between the new facility we have at Laddie with additional storage, proper planning with your crop production advisor, and working with your Mercer Landmark grain advisor, I think we can set up for a really successful 23 season.